Jackie, hold on. Do not desert her. Do not give up.
Agnes, gal, I'm here for you.
Well, it's...
No. It's all right. It's all right. Stella told me all about it. I'll take her directly home. She'll be fine.
I'm terribly sorry about this, Whit.
Well, it's not your fault, Lila. It's just that we've been so lonely and unhappy since we heard about Laura that it's kind of hard to take sometimes. Come on.
Tough day. Magda need drink.
Oh, I'll fix your brandy.
Something else, isn't she?
Wow, positively incredible, not to mention spooky. Well, all I can say is it's a jolly good thing that Edward wasn't here today. Otherwise, he'd have thrown all of us out on the street.
Can't decide whether to have dessert or not.
That should be the least of your problems.
Speaking about problems, I counted you had 3 drinks during lunch. Not exactly recommended for heart patients.
Oh, well, will you please shut up and let me enjoy myself? Anyway, I listened to enough of your rantings and ravings during lunch to have earned them.
Quite true. Enough about me. Let's hear what's on your mind.
Same thing that's always on my mind. Getting your mother out of the family business. I want control again. Unless, of course, you'd consider taking charge?
Me? You think I possibly could?
No, not really. Not particularly. However, there is a moral to all of this.
Occasionally one sneaks in.
Well, I wouldn't be in this position in the first place if you hadn't decided that the business world was beneath you.
So now it's my fault?
Well, I've got to blame somebody.
Do you mind letting me off the hook? I'm a doctor. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, well, I'm proud of you, too. Occasionally. But the bottom line remains. I am a wreck because of your mother's independence.
Well, then you can understand how I feel about Monica.
Women.
Who needs him?
Getting so they can't even stand each other these days.
Really? What are you talking about?
Lila and Monica, yeah, they used to be so buddy-buddy. Now it seems that selling the house has become a bone of contention between them.
Really? I knew there'd be a sunny side to all of this house business.
Divide and conquer, if you know what I mean.
Lila versus Monica.
Yeah, why not? Sure would work out a hell of a lot better for me.
Possibly for both of us. If we could find a way to make it work to our advantage.
You leave that to me.
For the moment, I think I will. Because this afternoon, I'm going to have myself the most wonderful time acting like a bachelor here in New York.
Oh, you got something up your sleeve, huh?
Oh, wipe that silly smirk off your face. It's not what you think. I'm going to my tailor to have another suit made.
Yeah, well, after that, things surely get a lot spicier.
They are going to get a lot spicier. I'm having dinner with my attorney.
What?
Don't try to stop me, Dad. I've always been crazy about my attorney. I'm serious, though. I am going to divorce Monica the instant I get whatever I want.
So, what's with Alan and those divorce proceedings that he's been threatening you with?
Oh, it's gone way beyond the threatening stage, because he's going through with it.
Oh, Monica, are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. He has to, Gail, to save face. I mean, since I have managed to sell that 27-room coffin that he used to call home.
I suppose I understand how you feel about the house.
Oh, whoopee. Finally, somebody does.
Well, the house is a symbol of Alan and all the things about him that you claim to hate.
It's not a claim, Gail. That hatred is genuine.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi. I was worrying about you.
Don't be. Fine.
Are you? You didn't look at when you were reading Mrs. Newell's autopsy report. And rereading it. And rereading it. And rereading it.
No, she shouldn't have died. Wouldn't Dr. Bradshaw know that she was prone to blood clotting beforehand?
And it doesn't matter. She didn't die from the operation.
But there must have been some sort of precaution he could have taken.
No, you assured me that all the proper tests were taken, all the medications were given.
But...
No. Don't start in on him, Annie.
Wait, did I say anything?
Oh, not yet.
No, we've talked this all out. I am over that phase. I'm not trying to suggest that Bradshaw did anything wrong.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get an answer to Ed Newell's question. Why did it happen? Why did Francis Newell die?
Only God can answer that one.
Jesse, I'd like to see the Newell autopsy report.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I've been in surgery all morning. Do you have it?
Yes, I have it right here. If it'd been a little later, it wouldn't be quite so convenient.
What do you mean?
Well, it has got permanent records, that's all.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Dr. Robert Troutman to OR staff. Dr. Robert Troutman to OR staff.
Thanks for lunch, dear.
My pleasure, darling. My pleasure.
Jesse, any messages? Not a thing.
Nothing for me?
No, believe it or not, nothing at all. No matter how much Amy complained this morning, it's been a very quiet day. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Quiet day, Arthur? Arthur? Is he all right?
Well, just a moment ago, he was in fine spirits.
Arthur!
What? Were you talking to me, Steve?
I was certainly trying to.
I'm sorry. My mind must have been somewhere else.
Apparently.
What would you like?
I'd like to talk to you for a couple of minutes, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. Anytime. No problem.
Well, do we hire her?
Of course, she's got great talent. Don't you agree?
Believe me, I do. I just think we should get her to talk to you-know-who.
Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. The one thing is, of course, he'll resist it till the bitter end.
But why?
That business with Bradshaw scared him. I think I told you what was going on the ship. The roses and this funny business and the Cassadine curse. The whole thing all occurred at exactly the same time as Laura disappeared.
That's before all the real trouble started.
I see your point. He has nothing to lose.
Absolutely. So will you talk to him?
I can but try, but I need some support.
Well, you got it. Really, because if anybody needs to talk to Magda, it would be Luke. I mean, she could help him solve this mystery of Laura.
I miss Laura.
Is that why you're so depressed?
Partly.
Well, what's the rest?
Well, a lot of it's Laura. She's all that I have. Or all that I had left. Does anybody ever ask me about it? No. Because people don't talk to me, they talk at me.
How come, Amy?
I don't know. People are always telling me to shut up, be quiet, get out of the way. Like I'm some kind of a kid or something. And I am trying very hard to grow up. But it just seems like nobody is giving me the room to do it. And it's like people want me to stay a child or something. And I want to feel like a woman. And I want a boyfriend who'll treat me like one.
All right. Listen to me. I got an idea for you. Try being unpredictable.
Unpredictable?
You know, change your hair. Cut it, maybe. Try some different clothes. Wear something outrageous. Be quiet for a whole day. Get away from the old Amy.
You mean like Monica did?
Yeah, I mean, look at how happy she is. Look at how much fun she's having. You don't have to go to Paris to do it.
Unpredictable. Why not? I've tried everything else. What about you? What do you want?
I want the court to dismiss my case. I want to marry Joe. Maybe have a baby or two.
What about Steve and Lars?
Come on, Amy. You know, since Jeff got married, I'll probably never see my son again. I have no chance of getting custody of him. I'm not getting any younger. I might as well go for what I want all the way.
Family of your own.
That's all I've ever really wanted.
You know, sometimes I wonder, Heather, what do you see in me as a friend?
I really like you, Amy.
Why?
Well, for one thing, you're not like a lot of other people. Like Ann Logan, for instance. You showed me compassion at the worst time of my whole life.
Thank you.
May I ask you, Doctor, something?
Sure, of course.
If the lab report of a patient's PTT test indicated possible disposition to short-time blood clotting, what would you do?
Well, those tests are really not very conclusive.
That's true. However, I would be very careful operating. I think as a precaution, I would probably use an anticoagulant.
Something like a mini-dose heparin?
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Potter, call the 8th floor desk. Dr. Potter, call the 8th floor desk.
Well,
Are there any messages for me still yet?
probably.
And I signed it today. Don't give me any looks.
Especially one.
Fishing is not bad, actually. One of these days I'm going to take you a boat. That's really going to be a satisfying vessel, as it were. Keeping busy, Heather?
You know what they say about idle hands?
You might call it enlightening.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
No, you'll just have to wait and see with everybody else.
Wait and see what?
Tell it.
Dr. Banks, the lab on line 4B.
You know, you certainly seem happy these days.
Oh, well, does it show?
Absolutely. Can I help you with something?
Yes, you could. You could sign me out, if you would.
Sure. A little early in the day, isn't it?
Amy.
Oh, you can't blame me for being curious.
Well, if you must know, Amy, I am leaving. I'm taking a plane flying to New York.
Well, that's right. It's the Berlin Pharmaceutical Banquet this Saturday, right?
Right.
Is Alan going along with you?
Not on your life. No. Alan's idea of having a wonderful weekend is to sit in that idiot cottage of his and be bored to tears by little Miss Goody Two-Shoes.
And what's your idea of a wonderful weekend?
My idea, Amy? Well, my idea is to live it up in New York City with a wonderful man I met in Paris.
Same guy with the French accent that keeps
His name
calling
is
you all the
Philippe.
time?
If I do say myself, he does happen to be out of this world.
I am jealous.
You're not the only one.
See you later, girl.
Bye. The papers you wanted, Amy.
Oh, thanks. Get started.
Trying to make sure they're all there.
Yeah.
Dr. Troutman to OR. Stat. Dr. Troutman to OR.
Oh, Arthur, back for another look at the Newell file?
What?
Well, Steve interrupted you when you were looking at it before, and I thought you'd like to see it, so I kept it for records.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you.
Sure.
Nurse facility report to Dr. Gonzalez. Nurse facility report to Dr. Gonzalez
I will see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Dr. Barrows report to Registered
You gave me quite a scare this afternoon, Agnes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Whit. It won't happen again.
No?
It was just my imagination working overtime, that's all.
Then You feeling all right now?
That nap in the car did wonders.
Well, you're lucky you missed all the excitement.
Why, what happened?
Oh, a city slicker with a stalled van down the roadway.
Well, you did stop and give him some help, didn't you?
No, I figured it was better to get you home and into bed first.
Henry J. Whitaker! Now, what have you gone to leave of your senses? When is the last time you've seen me take to the bed in the middle of the day?
But you're not feeling well.
I'm feeling just fine, I told you. Now, go on, get out there and give that poor man a hand.
I don't like to leave you alone.
I'm just fine. Now, shoo, get out of here. I've got chores to do.
Oh, I can do your chores later on.
Darling, that's very sweet of you, and I really appreciate it, but I want to collect the eggs myself.
Well, all right, if you say so. I'll go in there and get my shovel. I was cleaning out the fireplace.
Now, Emily Agnes Whitaker, you get a hold of yourself, get out of this melancholy, and get straight to work.
Robert, please, I cannot stand that pacing. It's driving me crazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I just can't get my mind off that malarkey. It gave me the creepiest feeling.
It's pretty weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tell me something.
What's that?
Did you feel it too?
Like a presence?
Yeah. Presence of Laura.
Oh, I don't know, but there was something in that room.
Very strong.
Very strange.
You know, the weirdest part of the whole thing was Magda's message to Mrs. Whitaker.
Oh, about seeing Laura?
Yeah, that's got my curiosity going.
Well, more than that, for me at least, it's given me a little hope.